Arthur, or the alter ego, I should say. Arthur, you're just telling me this.
Yeah. When I was in North Korea, the regime surprisingly showed a Disney animation to its Pyongyang citizens, not entire people. And I watched some like Sleeping Beauty and then Sword in the Stone. I was trying to get cool English name, and then I think Arthur was the one who was the main character, and then it looks like good name and King Arthur. So wow, it's good. And then I want to use that name if I have to use English name, but unfortunately I was not the country who speak English. So but I went to China, but after I escaped, and then I started using the name Arthur.
I love it. That's awesome. Well, there's a lot of layers here. You and I were just talking for a few minutes before we got on about all the different like warped worldviews you've had a chance to have in your life just because you were there, and then you were able to defect and come here, and now you're, I guess, living on the other side of the curtain. So I'm sure we'll get into all that today. But let's just start at the beginning. Where were you born?
I was born in Wonsan city, the east coast of North Korea. Now, you guys may have seen the news that Kim Jong-un recently opened the resort in east coast.
Yes.
That's my hometown. So,
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it's a beautiful coastal town, and there are lots of nice views, mountains and beach. So Kim Jong-un himself spent many years, like his childhood, in that town. One big reason is he was hiding from his grandfather. So his grandfather, the founder of North Korea, that Kim Jong-il, the second Kim's children, were not recognized by his grandfather, the first Kim. So in North Korea, the multiple marriage is kind of sin. Like the leader should be model of the people, so he should keep the family as like how do I say it's like flawless.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nuclear family.
Yeah, nuclear family. So multiple marriage and multiple wives, it's kind of taboo in North Korea. So they cannot emphasize second Kim has a third wife. So Kim Jong-un is the son of the third wife. And then the second Kim Jong-il, couldn't tell he has a third wife and has 3 children to his father. So they were hiding from his grandfather. So they don't have any picture with the grandfather. So, Wonsan is the very beautiful city, and Kim Jong-il, the second Kim, has the very nice facility there. So they put them, the whole family there, and they spend childhood. And during their childhood, they secretly visit Japan through, the ships.
Secretly?
Yeah, because, in North Korea, anti-Japan, anti-America, anti-South Korea is the main education and core, the elements to run the country. And imagine that if the sons of the, leader visits Japan and like that, people won't buy that. So they, kind of sneakily, they kind of secretly visit North Korea. Visit Japan.
It's interesting that, just as a little side note there, it's interesting that the way the company or the country needs to operate is to have these enemies that they point as like the boogeyman, and they call America's, at least across the sea, but then you got Japan and South Korea right there by you, and the people are just trained to be like, that's the reason we exist here.
Yep. That's exactly how North Korea plays politics.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you grew up in this town where they have the water park now. I don't know if we can pull up that video, Joe. I was watching that the other day, like Kim Jong-un walking in a suit through a water park.
Yeah.
I was waiting for him to like actually, put on the bathing suit and go sliding, but I guess that wasn't going to happen.
No, nobody want to try to watch him with bathing suit. Yeah, it's like...
Yeah. So these kinds of things that he does, are these are just kind of strictly PR stunts, right?
Yeah, but it's more related to his own personal experience while he was in Switzerland.
Right.
He went to Switzerland.
Yes,
When
as a
he was
student.
when he was a child. The memory he has is like nice, water park, nice scenery, and then the horseback riding. So when he came back to North Korea, he wanted to build those stuff. So the first thing he did actually, when he took his office, he ordered, make a the horseback riding field, yeah, and the water park, and the ski resort, yeah. So this is part of his project, yeah.
They just finished this, though.
They just finished. It took 10 years.
I was going to say, they're working on it for a long time.
Yeah.
How long's he been in power now? Like almost 15?
He took the power after his father's death.
Yeah.
His father died December 2011. So, yeah, it's
almost
been like
15
13 years.
Yeah. So you grew up, when you're born, obviously, you're born into a country that has now been shut off from the world for a long time. You said you're 40 years old? Is that right?
Yep, I'm 40 years now.
Okay, so you're born in the early 80s, early mid-80s. And I guess it had been shut off officially since the Korean War, effectively, in the early 50s. So we're over 3 decades in to the kind of curtain being descended around this country. Like what... How do I want to ask this? How did you understand, like, what was the world to you? Was the world just North Korea and outside the borders was like no man's land? Or what was it to you? What did it look like in your head as a child?
That's a great question. And when we were in North Korea as a child and also as a grown man, we never expect outside of information. It's kind of forbidden to access those informations. Even like you will see the news that even those kids watching South Korean drama and American movies, they are arrested and then punished for watching the dramas, right? So I was like, had no idea what outside looked like, and if we guess, many others, they think outside, including United States and other countries, are the same system. Like we have ultimate leader, and everybody listens to leader's decision and leader's word, and leader has a family, inherits the power like that. So that was our guessing when we were in North Korea, when I was young. But after my military service, after I went to China, I realized that, the things are a lot different.
Yes.
Yeah. So that time, I think I started noticing the differences between the North Korea's propaganda and the reality.
What did your parents do? What were they like?
I think they are more, brainwashed in the past. So they were in the country like more than 5 decades, and people are educated to be loyal to the leader and to serve the country. And I mean, in North Korea, the slogan is for the people, for the leader, for the country. So all we are doing is for the country and the public. But the regime make it as a slogan that working for people and the country is equal to working for leader. So ultimately, the ideology shifted. The working for people and loyal to leader is equal, and then we have to ultimately respect and then serve for leader. So protect leader. So main focus is now leader, and we have to listen.
Thank you guys for checking out this clip. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe and hit the like button on this video. It is a huge, huge help. And if you'd like to check out this clip's full podcast episode, that link is in the description below or right here. And finally, you can follow me on Instagram and X by using the links in my description below.